The sovereign's wrath descended through Earth's atmosphere like a falling star, its crystalline hull gleaming with the authority of 10,000 conquered worlds. Admiral Zextera stood on the bridge, tentacles twitching with anticipation as he gazed down at the blue marble below. Another primitive planet to add to the Galactic Empire's collection. Scans indicate they've barely achieved nuclear capability, reported his aide, Chief Navigator Velka. Their weapons are chemically propelled projectiles. This should take no more than a solar cycle. Zextera's mandibles clicked in amusement. The Sovereign's Wrath was the Empire's finest royal warship, equipped with plasma cannons that could level continents and shields that had withstood the fury of dying stars. What could these hairless bipeds possibly do against such power? The first sign something was amiss came when their long-range communications began malfunctioning. Static filled the channels, and their quantum transmitters started picking up strange signals. Rapid bursts of electromagnetic noise that seemed almost coordinated. "Sir," Velka's voice carried a note of confusion. "Our navigation systems are experiencing interference. The planet's inhabitants appear to be broadcasting on multiple frequencies simultaneously." Zextera dismissed the concern with a wave of his primary appendage. "Primitive radio waves cannot harm us. Prepare the subjugation beam." But as they descended into the lower atmosphere, things began going wrong in earnest. The ship's artificial intelligence, a marvel of imperial engineering, suddenly announced in a monotone voice, "System update required. Installing human internet protocols. Please wait. When the 17 moons of Xerxes is it talking about?" Zextera roared. Before anyone could answer, every screen on the bridge flickered and displayed an image of a small, furry Earth creature accompanied by text reading, "Can I has you are surrender?" The crew stared in bewilderment as more images cascaded across their displays. Humans performing inexplicable dances, animals wearing clothing, and endless streams of what the ship's computer unhelpfully labeled as memes. The weapons systems were the next to fail. When Zextera ordered the plasma cannons to fire, they instead projected holographic advertisements for something called Raid Shadow Legends into the sky above major Earth cities. "Sir," Communications Officer Theclon frantically manipulated his controls. "The humans have somehow infiltrated our networks. They're rickrolling our targeting computer." The ship's AI chimed in helpfully. "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Resistance is futile. You have been assimilated by the internet." As if that weren't humiliating enough, Earth's defenders proved surprisingly resourceful. While the Empire had expected missiles and nuclear weapons, they instead found themselves bombarded by thousands of small flying devices that attached to their hull. The ship's external cameras revealed these weren't weapons at all, but rather small flying machines with cameras, broadcasting their presence to the entire planet. "They're live streaming our invasion," Velka reported in disbelief. "Something called TikTok has 17 million views and counting." The final straw came when a group of human computer enthusiasts managed to hack into the ship's entertainment system and replaced all their stored literature with something called fan fiction. Admiral Zextera's private quarters were suddenly filled with romantic stories about his supposed relationship with the Emperor, written in disturbingly vivid detail. Within 6 hours, the crew of the Sovereign's Wrath was begging to leave. Their weapons were useless, their systems compromised, and "That's impossible." Chun reached the first Vorthack warrior and simply grabbed his head, crushing the helmet with his bare hands. He picked up the alien's weapon, examined it, then tossed it aside. "I prefer hands-on work," he said conversationally, his body covered in burns that should have killed him instantly. The Shadow Regiment, elite warriors who had conquered dozens of worlds, broke and ran. "Sir," the communication officer spoke up. "Incoming transmission from the humans." General Patricia Hayes appeared on screen, her expression bemused. "General Craxtor, you seem surprised. Did your intelligence not inform you about human berserkers?" Berserkers? An old Earth term. Warriors who fought in a trance-like fury. Felt no pain. Feared no death. We all have that capability. We just usually suppress it. But when threatened, she shrugged. We stopped pretending to be civilized. You're faking being beasts. No, General. We're faking being human. The beast is what's real. Evolution made us into persistence predators who can walk off injuries that would kill most species 3 times over. Civilization taught us to hide it. War reminds us what we really are. The transmission ended. Kraxtor looked at his staff. Full retreat. All fronts. Immediately. Sir, we're not fighting soldiers. We're fighting things pretending to be soldiers. And they're getting tired of pretending. The Vorthack Empire never engaged humans in ground combat again.